Welcome to Breakthrough with Joanna the Pena. My name is Joanna, entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and author. Every week, I will bring you an inspiring message or a powerful guest to help you identify how to break through towards your destined greatness. Whether it is a breakthrough in life towards your success, relationships, or ultimate happiness, I have your back. The world is yours. Let's break through together. Hello, and welcome to my very first podcast episode, episode 1 for Breakthrough with Joanna the Pena. And today's topic is intentionality with loved ones. This topic is so near and dear to me, and you'll see why. And I really hope that your takeaway today can truly transform your life and the way you manage the relationships around you. Before we start, I want to define what being intentional really means. Being intentional simply means that you do something on purpose to achieve a certain goal. That's it. So whether if it's you want to buy a car or you want to buy a house, whatever it is. But what happens when things get tough? What happens when the things around you don't go the way you planned it in your head? Will you be intentional or will you walk away? Now, I know. Sometimes we have certain people in our lives and in our circles that are difficult to deal with. Difficult, that you just want to run away and just never see them again. But I'm hoping that I can show you a different perspective on why you should consider adjusting the way you feel about these type of people in your life. I truly hope to change the way that you think about the difficult relationships around you, whether if it's a parent, your children, maybe a friend or a spouse, or even a coworker. Because everyone that's in your life is important. See, many of you guys know that I lost my father at the age of 9. And although he passed away 7 years ago, he was paralyzed, couldn't talk, or have a normal life due to a stroke that he had. At the time when I was 9, I didn't think anything of it. I was a kid, and that was my reality. I no longer could play basketball with him, ride my bike, play catch, tell him my frustrations. He couldn't come to my high school or college graduation because it was just so difficult to transport him. I was confused and broken. All I wanted was to be tucked into bed, have him come to my games, feel protected like daddy's little girl. For anyone who knows me, knows that I'm intentional. I wanted to start a business, I did it. I wanted to write a book, I did it. I wanted to speak across the country, I did it. But no matter how intentional I was, I couldn't reverse time. Tony Robbins once said, "The way to love is to love those around you." And I'll say that one more time. The way to love is to love those around you. And if I could just add, unconditionally, right? So the way to love is to love those around you unconditionally. If you have a difficult child, spouse, like I said, coworker, friend, I want you to pause. Because at the end of the day, we often just react. We react when we're given an attitude. We react when we're disrespected. We react when we experience someone's pride. The next time you experience someone like this, I want you to just look at them, and instead of reacting, I want you to look within that person and find peace. When it comes to our family members or anyone who's close to us, we never know what they're going through emotionally, economically, or internally. More than anything, we probably don't even know what these people have gone through in their lifetime. And those very things can be causing those hurtful behaviors. In fact, some people are dealing with anxiety, depression, addiction. Maybe they've gone through child abuse, child neglect. The list goes on. Now, this is the quote that I made up, and I think it will touch your heart. To love those around you is ideal, but to love unconditionally when things get unbearable is transformative. The key takeaway here is that you have time. You have time to be intentional. Intentional to understand. Truly look at a person's dynamic holistically so that we can truly understand what are their triggers. Why are they acting that way? Because someone that loves you will never act and hurt you. But there has to be something inside of them that just makes them snap, makes them react that way, makes them hurt you. It's not intentionally. It's a reaction. So if we could recognize that other people just simply are going through something, then we can take a step back and analyze the situation and not take things so personal. The more we can understand other people, the better chances we won't cut off those that we love. Often I hear friends or colleagues mention that they have issues with their mother, they have issues with their sibling, and it's like, man, life is just way too short, man. Life is just way too short to be holding grudges, you know? We could be gone in an instant. And then what? You don't want to live with that regret. Make the time, open up your heart, remove that pride. Make that time, reach out, make that phone call, take them out to eat. Be intentional with the types of relationships that you cultivate. Be intentional of expressing that you don't like the way they make you feel. Express to them that you want them to speak to you nicer. Why it's important to change their ways. Help them understand how much you love them. But you can't say this to them when you're in a heated moment. You have to say this to them when things are cool and you remove them from their environment. Set the tone, set the expectation. And I'll leave you with this. Love one another, understand one another, and I challenge you to do things differently. I challenge you because the success of a relationship can be mended by you. Let's break through together. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you know someone that needs to hear this message, please press share. Share on your Facebook, share on your Instagram, just share it to someone through text message. There is someone out in this world right now that needs to hear this message. And by pressing share, you can help make a difference. Help me, help others break through. Thank you so much.